Alright, two pieces, 36, 36 and a quarter, 36 inches and a quarter.
A married lady, she just like she said, she didn't know that's my baby's sister.
So your bottom leg gonna be 36 and a quarter. What's that top leg gonna be?
Never knew the grandparents on mom's side, like she said.
14 and 7/16.
And they both gonna be L shaped at a 90 degree, pretty much.
That's right. That's right. 1.5 inches on one L leg and 2 inches on the other L leg.
Scarlet or if it was Tyler. Because he just had short fingers. And then the hair, and then
he was like this, and then I saw him, his eyes look.
that probably was Scarlet. Yeah. And then it was Miss Harrington and Miss Marcia Blankenship. You were Marcia Blankenship?
Yeah.
She was Jason's dyslexia teacher.
So it's an L shape. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything correct in the system.
That's right.
That way I don't get they don't get confused down at the plant.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So for the first one, you said it is
Scarlett's Jays. She didn't know what to do.
for the 36 and a quarter on that L shaped piece. What is gonna be what's the dimensions on the top leg for the first one?
She's like, I don't know.
14 and 7/16.
14 and 7.
I said, y'all just crack me up because you're so awkward in person. But
14
you're
and
just
7/16. All right, what's the bottom leg gonna be? Is that the same dimensions on the top and bottom leg, or that L shape?
Okay, so it's a rectangle. It's a rectangle.
Correct.
2 legs is 30 and a quarter. The top and bottom. The left and right sides are 14 and 7/16.
And she was like, no. He said, just saying.
It's funny because Reese Trent, the one that just texted me, he's one of my best friends. He graduated with my sister. And his daughter was there in church today, so they'll fight and everything. Go to church together. And she wanted to get a picture with him or something.
All right, look at this. And I'm about to send you.
She would have got upset.
Okay.
She would have got upset.
Oh, I know. I think they finally did. So I was like, man, she's like a sister to you, like Trent's another
The
younger
Scarlet
brother.
wouldn't have gotten upset at all.
I know this is not what you want, but this is what this is like how I need. This is, let me take it.
And maybe even girlfriend.
Top leg.
She's fine.
Yeah. I know they got to see each other. I wish it was
Bottom.
different circumstances, but I appreciate y'all.
I know, I was telling him yesterday, I was like, we would have fun. We need to try that new golf thing.
Simulator?
Yes,
I'll do it.
that'd be fun.
I'll do it.
Yeah, we will
If we
too.
tour with him, I mean, y'all in the same boat we are now with Cam playing.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Should be coming here in any second.
Now we're in busy season, so it's gonna be hard, but we're off this weekend.
See, Jackson playing Friday night, we're talking. And Saturday, we're talking, but then I'm with the radar, we got more rain coming in.
Yeah. We and Saturday, well, we don't have baseball, so Saturday we're gonna be at our church.
All right, let's see.
I shared it on Facebook, but it's free.
That's how that 90. That's if you gonna want an L shape, it's gonna pretty much gonna be like at a 90 degree angle. So what I mean, that's what I mean by what is how many inches is the top leg and how many inches is the bottom leg for each for the two different sizes.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, and then that's supposed to.
Okay, so basically the top
Yeah.
leg is 1.5 inches.
Yeah, because Adam texted me last night. He got home about 1 o'clock.
And the bottom leg is 2 inches.
Dedication, man. That's good friends.
Yep.
My bottom leg is 2
Each
inches.
live my neighborhood.
All right, look at this. Is this how you
We don't
want?
talk every day, maybe every 3 months or something like that. We just pick up about where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drawing I sent you, that drawing shows it 1.5 inches at the top and 2 inches at the bottom.
The service was that preacher's long-winded though, boy.
Boy, he's getting worse. He's gotten older. I just kind of just let it zone out.
I didn't even understand what story he was. I heard him say Martha and all that, and I'm like,
Is that what you
I'm
need?
losing it, then I'm honing back in, then I'm losing it and honing back
Say
in.
what's that?
I sent you another one. Tell me, is that the dimensions you need for that?
Oh, you sent me another one? Okay, hold on.
It might be sending here in just a second.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as it's in.
It's hard to stay in tune.
Okay, yeah, inch and a half, that's correct. That is correct.
So that's exactly what you want.
Yep, that's an inch and a half on the top,
top of it.
2 inches on the, and then the dimensions is the 36 and a quarter and 14.7/16. So there's 4 pieces.
Yeah. We gonna see what I'm gonna do. I got you. I think we just gonna break. I'm gonna charge it for 2 10-foot pieces, and they just gonna break because that's how they just gonna break those 4 pieces that you need out of that 10-foot space. Out of that 10-foot
That's
section.
correct. That's right.
But I think I'm tracking you now. So only thing I needed was that dimensions for that top leg and bottom leg, and my guys in the plant gonna take care of everything else from there. So I got an inch and a half by a 2-inch, 90 degree.
But, maybe
That's correct.
That's pretty simple.
correct.
That's pretty simple. I'm tracking,
Right. Okay.
and they're gonna break that up into that 36 by that 36 and a quarter by 14 and 7/16 out of those 2 pieces.
That's correct. So it's 2 pieces or 1 piece. Because if you got a 10-foot stock, that's 120 inches. So this total distance is roughly 110 inches. So you just use one 90-degree piece of metal. Is that what we're saying?
So
we better get that going.
we're gonna have to use 2 pieces, 2 10-foot sections, because one 10-foot section ain't gonna be able to cover the core that we provide and what we use is not gonna be able to cover that in one. So we'll have to just charge you for 2 of it. And we pretty much just charging you for 2 pieces because the waste. You know what I'm saying? You just ask for a specific dimension on it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So our core that we're gonna have to use to use is one 10-foot section ain't gonna be able to cover that. So we're gonna have to use additional core for it and just cut that with that 36 and a quarter and that 14 to 7/16 out of those 2 pieces of core that we're gonna have to use.
What's the price difference?
I mean, is he said move forward?
Just with that, just that.
Okay, yeah, let me
He's
check.
gonna do it in phases.
Yeah, let me check the prices and make sure that nothing's changed. That way you can call him back. Let him know full
Yeah.
order. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
just,
in that 30, so.
yeah, well, even though that way
I'll still
you
let him know,
told the
yeah.
price. I'm gonna call this guy WS Newer real fast.
I'm gonna throw this letter from the doctor in the car real quick.
Oh, okay. What time you leaving?
Like 140.
Okay. Hey, Blanket West over there. I'm still. Hey. Alright. So
And you wanted the Polar Right,
what
correct?
I'm gonna do is get 10 of the
Yeah.
40 footers.
Or the stainless, either one, it don't matter. I can paint it, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, just do the regular steel if it's cheaper.
All right, I need to because I need to get clarity on the color. I mean that's on you on the color because I don't want to confuse my guys because I already you told me it was Galvalume and then Polar White, so they thinking that they need to go with the Polar White now. So like I don't want them to get frustrated or anything.
How much is the Polar White?
It's gonna be if you I overcharged you because I charged you for 4 pieces the first time, but I'm only charging you for 2 pieces, so it's gonna be $56.83 for the Polar White or for the Galvalume.
The Polar White.
Okay. So so what I have to do is, because I already ran the card for the 113, I just have to move half of that. We'll just have to credit you back $56.83 on your account.
That's fine. Can you do that from
I
your
got
end?
that this morning, so I'm like.
Yeah, I just need to get that clarity on that.
Yeah.
10-4. So,
Okay.
all right, we got it. Appreciate it, man.
Okay, thanks.
Cause I gotta rerun this back down here. I mean, the guy, he confusing the hell out of everybody. Alabama still. With who? Yes, sir. How can I help? Okay, give me a second. I got a guy that's wanna get a quote on some roofing metal. Be nice, you wanna handle that? I'm finna run to the plant right quick.
Hey, call out those steals, Brent, how the hell?
What? Brent want me to get a price on something that's probably going down. Check, see what Sable's got.
Yeah, you got, you can get your quote for it.
The 6x6s. Price difference would be okay. All right. Yes. Yeah, I think you came and sat down and talked to me. You the one that's doing the Smith Station that's doing the one for the wedding, correct? I wanted to let you know that's a beautiful thing that you're doing. He told me about it. Yeah, I think I quoted him. I think he said he wanted to use 8x8s originally, and I think that. I got you. Cause I know that quote that I quoted him for, I kind of gave him for like a ballpark figure. That quote wasn't 100% accurate because the lumber prices on here is a little different. Let me see. 30 by 40. It's 10-foot centers with 6x6s. So just say around 4,500 to 5,000. Yes, ma'am. And that's in 29 gauge, a thin gauge, the cheapest one we carry. Gavilan. The 26. If you wanted to go with the 26, let's see. 26. Just say 49 to 5,300. It probably is gonna be like $200 more, $200 or $300 more. Correct. Yes, ma'am. That's 6x6s. Yes, ma'am.
Something
Or
different.
like a 40 by 60 or a 30 by 48.
Yeah.
Those are pretty standard sizes as well. If you just really
Okay.
just say on the high end, a 40 by 60 by 12, which is most common, just say you're probably looking at around 9 to 10,000
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
Gavilan roof 6x6s.
Okay.
Just
that
wherever
makes
your
sense.
price range is and budget is on the high end.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's what I needed to know, and I got some things to chew on. So.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good
All
one.
right. Look.
Copyright. I'll tell you what, let's do it by the phone number. What's the phone number? 7. And we had this ready for you around 12 o'clock tomorrow at the latest. That's fine. Yes, sir. Yeah, we can do that all day. Yeah, 2 West Boulevard. Yep, same spot. Yeah, we can deliver it, but it's a $2.99 freight charge. Where y'all at? Give me the. Yeah, I want to get it delivered. Yeah. It's a 24-hour turnaround time for the materials to get made. Yeah, 18 minutes. If it does get ready today, hold on, let me see. Tomorrow's Friday. Give me 1 second. Probably can have it to you by Monday. Okay. Okay. All right. That'll work. Let's see. I'm ready for that card number whenever you are. No, we don't do that, man. We can't be we can't be doing that. Yeah, I can take it over the phone, but we just can't have it saved in the system like that. We used to do it like that, but our new systems is set up to where we can't do that anymore. Oh, you trying to set up like on a credit account now? Now when y'all come in, we can get y'all a credit application. Y'all have to fill that out and go through that stuff like that, and y'all can get set on net 30 terms. But if that's what you mean. Yeah, I got you, but nah, we're not doing it no more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 36 15 92. Yes, sir. One expiration. Four digit. Got it, man. Got it put in. We have it ready for you around 12 o'clock tomorrow. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good one.
That's the joke that I've been doing right there.
Origin protein shake. Chocolate. Heck yeah. Nice little roofing order right there. 60 pieces.
Joker, keep you full, dude.
Oh man. All right, y'all. We stepped out here to the yard for a second. Wanted to check on some lumber and concrete for some pole barn kits to see if they made it in yet. But supposed to be having a guy tomorrow that's dropping the check off on a 40 by 120 pole barn kit. So hopefully we get one turned around tomorrow, man. I quoted a customer earlier on a 40 by 50 and a 40 by 60, and he said he's gonna talk things over, and I told him that I'm gonna try to get it turned around as soon as possible before the lumber prices go back up again. Sorry if I can't tell, that shit dark as hell over here, but yeah, man, we out here in the yard. Got my guys out here stocking everything, man. But make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Simple as that. Let's get it.